Metti in pausa. Tasto. Premi croce per selezionare. Per saltare avanti, premi il tasto destra. Per saltare indietro, premi il tasto sinistra.
We are absorbing the energy emanating from the stands of this grand stadium that is the Giuseppe Meazza. It is a true heavyweight clash.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Tries from a long way out. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He has found the way through. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome. Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost in all honesty. Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Jude. He's picked his way through. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. The pass has gone astray. Vitinha. And it's Vitinha. Driving forward. Beraldo. Now Fabian Ruiz. Good running, strong and purposeful. Chance for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised. Fabian Ruiz.
Marquinhos. Now he's off and running. Oh, good steal. He just read it.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Fabian Ruiz! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Paris Saint-Germain disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Vitinha. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. But come on!
Well, yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
He's found a way through. Bullish header! Turan finds himself offside. Marquinhos. Now Zabani. Beraldo. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. He's having a hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Zaire Emery. Now Beraldo. No, that was never going to make it. Fabian Ruiz.
he's let fly. Oh, that is rather wayward. No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour. Vitinha, Zabalny. And it's Zaire Emery. Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come. Vitinha. Now Beraldo. Sucic wins the duel this time. Closing in on goal. He's got away. Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong. And that has left him in a heap. Terrific effort! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Fabian Ruiz, who's set up one goal so far. He's in plenty of space here. Space for him to turn and look. Cross goes in there. Sommer deals with that nice and simple. And he's managed to get free. Thuram's cross. And that is well cleared. Driving through the middle. Now it's DiMarco. Goes for a shot! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Inter Milan go in at half-time with a game to chase. Pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it. A decent chance! Inter Milan, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon. I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. Safonov claims comfortably. And it's Zaire Emery. And here's Dembele. That's really well manoeuvred. Aimed beyond the defence. Thuram chasing after it. That's rather hopeful. Beraldo. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And he's being shifted off it. Thuram. Lovely feet. Thuram's cross. Impressive jump. And no mistake. They have pulled themselves right back into it. Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring. Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused. Looking at a different game now. This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. And here's is going into that little black book. Marquinhos, Vitinha, Kvaratskhelia, Darmian being hunted in packs.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Marquinhos, Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. And he's managed to gift it back. Zabon. Fabian Ruiz, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Tura. And he was alert to it.
Thuram clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Over to the right flank. Darmian pops him off it and wins back the ball. Zabon. And it's Zaire Emery. Can he get it through? Barcola is wide and looking to get onto this. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Sucic. Akanji. Bastoni. And Akanji. Acerbi. 75 minutes played. Zielinski might just make this.
Might want to be careful there.
Fabian Ruiz tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Dembele. He'll try from distance. And no, he had to. And yet he could not.
Fabian Ruiz has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Zielinski. Bastoni.
That was lovely, that.
There's the delivery.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's had a shot. Still anyone's game this. One moment could decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Darmian, good driving run. Just eases him off the ball. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Thuram. Thuram's cross. And that has been cleared. Time added on will be 2 minutes. The ball's gone astray. Nice defending, physical and effective. Sucic proves too strong. Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. So there was to be no definitive result.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
So here comes the ultimate emotional roller coaster ride at the end of it all. So this one to set the tone. Oh, great save! That is a great save!
Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is pumped.
Di
He's engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Oh, that's going to annoy the keeper.
Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. That is how you answer the call.
Gamesmanship did work the treat.
Of course, 2 up.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Inter Milan are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. That's a brilliant read.
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to him to tie things up.
Never looked particularly convincing for me. Ah, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
So on the cusp of where they want to be. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. The margin of error is 0. Sticks it away.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Diouf to win it. Oh, the upright and back out.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Some could barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. Big character, big moment, big save.
It's all about his mindset now.
And that will do it.
Oh, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. We're all sweating here.
Inter Milan have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Inter probably deserved that on the overall balance of things, Peter. They always seem